Now you listen to me, Buster. Nick Skank in the studio have been good to you and to everyone else who works here. If I ever hear you bad-mouthing Mr. Skank again, it'll be the last thing you say before I have you tossed in jail for colluding in your own abduction.
Eddie, I would never do that.
One of the things everyone loves about the Coens is that they're subversive, but what I really love about this one is that they subvert subversion. Like all the
They
guys,
subvert subversion.
pretty much everyone who would be the bad guy or the kind of the square in any other Hollywood showbiz movie are the good guys in this movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
starting with your guy, like he would be the villain in any other Hollywood movie. It's like the anti-Trumbo, you know.
Yeah, but he's not, though. I mean, if you
Yeah.
look, you look at the cosmetics of who he is and how kind of brutish he comes across. But if you actually look at his actions,
Yeah.
it's pretty great. I mean, it's pretty heroic what he's doing. If you look at him at home with his wife and how much he cares about his family, if you look at him constantly keeping himself in check with the confessions that even the priest says, you don't need to come here so much. You're not that bad. And even slapping George's character around, you know, Baird needs some slapping around. I shouldn't say that anybody should be slapped ever, but if anybody needs to be slapped, it's George's character for sure.
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense to me why he's the hero. You know, it's like they're finally calling a spade and saying, these guys, the cosmetics of something aren't necessarily the case.
Yeah.
Behind the cosmetics, something intentionally very good could be happening. Dad. Go out there and be a star.
Well, what's fun about it is when they, you know, for instance, every film I've done with them, I'm the idiot in it. And it's fun because, you know, there's, you know, I think when I did Oh Brother, Where Art Thou the first time, I was, the first day of shooting, I was playing him like an idiot, and Joel goes, no, you're the smartest guy in the room. And I was like, oh, and then every film since then, I've been the smartest guy in the room, which is the blazing idiot. So it's just fun because you get to play with some really fun characters, you know.
And like everybody's has their dumb moments, and like there's not any one person that's like a genius.
I
in
love
their
your
movie.
turn with
Like-
with the blonde hair on the side.
Oh, it's so good. Like especially all the actors are idiots. Like, you know, but everybody is kind of.
That's a great move.
Say your line exactly as I'm about to, just as I'm about to do.
Sure, okay.
Would that it were so simple.
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 My dear boy, why do you say that? Why do you say twere?
Well, you should say it like I said it.
It's very surreal because you know, grow up and love film and see all these movies, and then to be with them and see them directing, and they create just like an environment that feels so relaxed. Everybody is having such a good time, and you don't want to go home. They're really good at writing characters who are kind of like wise in certain ways, and so much is like in the writing. It really is like more than I've really experienced. That it is so the characters are so complete in the writing that you just want to make it as good as it was when you just read it on the page, you know, and that really becomes the goal.